Hello, I'm Myisha Robertson. I'm the owner and sole proprietor of the Big Back Plate, and I'm rocking with Grandosiá TV.
Welcome back to another great show with Grandosiá TV, where I'm here with my friend Myisha Roberts, where we will be talking about her business, the Big Black Plate, talking about her love and desire for food, her business, how long she's been in business, and where can we find where she's cooking at. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you like this video, and make sure you share it so when we go live, you'll be up to date with everything that we do. Myisha, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for asking me on.
Oh, definitely gotta have you on, because one thing about me, I'm a food lover. My wife always had me watch these food shows. So anybody that's cooking that I can get to come and be a part of the show, I'm in love with that idea. So what is the name of the business? How long you been in business? And what do we look to do with the business?
The name of my business is the Big Black Plate. I call it that because I actually do use black styrofoam food containers. I just feel like the food looks better on the plate when you build it or whatever. And my food is just based on protein and sides. It's nothing grand about it. It's just simply food.
Just simply food.
Just simply food.
Now, what's that? You want to cook? What made you go into doing business with cooking?
Food is delicious. It's love. When I was growing up, it was always something on the stove. My grandmother, my mother. Remember when we used to go to my house in high school, she was making pork chop. You would get something, you get a plate, leave with a plate. What your mom cooking today? She making something every day, and I feel like a lot of people don't do that no more. They don't sit around at home. They don't pray over their food. They don't have like family time. The vibe on the food is the same. People go through the drive-thru every day. They don't bless their food. They don't know who's inside of the place cooking it. Do they care about what they're making? They're just making a check. So when I cook food, I love it because I wouldn't serve anyone something that I wouldn't eat it.
Gotcha. Now you just sit here and told me off camera that you've been in business since 2018. That's a long time. Now I did ask you a question. Why haven't I heard about you? You told me some things.
You know how some people they have plate sales or whatever, but I just want to do it every day because people don't cook every day. They're tired. It's men that don't have nobody to cook for them. My aunt told me that one day on Facebook. She was like, "Myisha, why don't you just make meals for single men that go to work every day?" And I said, you know what, that's a good idea because they don't have anybody to cook for them, and I love to cook. I got 3 children, so I like it when they come in the house and ask, "Mama, is the food ready?" Because I feel like this is a type of stability and roots to go with having a home cooked meal when you come home or waking up to somebody making you some food because it's love in it.
I got you. So are you doing catered events? Are you taking it to people's jobs? How can we find you? Where are you at with your food?
Right now, I'm a home-based business, but I plan to also do catering. I have some things in the works to where I'll be able to handle at least 250 to about 150 to 250 people. I started batch cooking in nursing homes. I would rather be of service in a nursing home or a daycare or whatever than being somebody's meal and not really being of service to people. Like just being able to spread positivity and love through what I'm doing is I just don't get a feeling from that. For making somebody else some money when I can be somebody get excited about my plate when they see my food. I like when they say it's good. I like the feedback about it. So yeah. But yeah, I should be able to do catering here coming soon, and I also do deliveries. So yeah.
Okay, new deliveries. What type of food are we cooking? Is it a menu? Is it planned out meals different days? What goes on behind the scenes at the Big Black Plate?
Okay, from the start, I always keep three to four proteins on hand. You have chicken, shrimp, fish, pork chop. My sides are always okra, broccoli and cheese, potato salad. I make my own slaw. I make my own quesadillas. Okay. And my special items are quesadillas, egg rolls, and I do for the cheesesteak egg rolls. I can do chicken egg rolls, do shrimp egg rolls. I do butterfly shrimp, regular shrimp. It all depends on what you would like to eat. Because most people be like, "Well, what are you cooking?" No, what would you like to eat? It's about what you want to order for me. And most of my places are just $10. If you get 2 meats, it's $12. And if more than one person orders something like macaroni and cheese and pre-order, I make a big batch of that so I won't have a whole bunch of food waste.
Now I don't want to call it a hole in the wall because that's just a terrible name for some reason in the black community.
It's just a seed. It's just a seed till I grow. That's how I feel about it.
But you know, people always say, man, hole in the wall is the best place to eat it.
Right.
So describe what the big black plate is. Like, describe the vibe. Describe like the type of food, the seasoning. Because one thing my dad always said about things around here, one thing I say too now, it's hard going somewhere to get some seasoned food that tastes like something.
Right.
So what separates the big black plate from me going to, I mean, of course I can't really use McDonald's.
I did, because you already know there's nothing in there.
But what is the difference when going there or, you know, I don't know, the juicy crab or something? Like, what are we
love.
The love.
I mean, it's just me and my daughter.
Okay.
In the kitchen, she helps me out. She's 15. She'll be 16 in January. But yeah, she helps me out. It's just the love on it. When you look at the plate, you can tell there's love on it. I took my time to make it. It's not fast food.
Gotcha.
And you get a meal and you get enough.
So that is it big plates? I mean, I know it's called a big plate.
Right,
But is it like
big portion size? Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha.
You get 6 wings. If you get wings, I have lemon pepper, teriyaki, I got dry, I got wet, I have a sweet chipotle sauce, I do barbecue, you can get them naked, you can get regular chicken, I do roasted chicken, I just cook food.
You cook food. The love of food.
Right.
So if you wasn't doing nothing else, you say she gonna
That's what I'm doing.
Cooking.
That's what I'm doing, cooking food. So why not then I start looking on my plates and looking at it like, Myisha, why don't you just do this? And and it can be done. I was a manager and trainer at the Salsaritas. Was there when they put the last nail in, and they would never give me the. I mean, I'm doing all the work. Don't get me wrong. They want me to be on the money, my smile.
Yeah.
You need to be getting that raise because you're so positive. Because like to me, you can't go out in that world without having the positivity because you fail every time.
Right.
You can't live like that. I can't work like that anyway.
Gotcha.
So I'd rather be in my own kitchen by myself, and I learned that at a daycare. I'm in it by myself, and the kids enjoy it. I love it. So yeah, the positivity on it that's for me because I really do care about what you're gonna eat. And I like to see people excited. I send them a picture every time they order something before they even get to it.
So what is your goal for the big black plate? I know you want to move into a building, you want to have your own restaurant, but what is like the ultimate goal for the big black plate?
To leave a legacy for my children.
Okay.
That the fact that I just grew something from nothing and I grew it off love for people and food. So that's basically it. I mean, hopefully one day, like I said, this plan to be on some things or whatever, and I have a truck first and then a building because I'd be able to have more hands on, but because it's only 4 and you can't do all that with just one hand.
Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer a food truck?
I would like a truck first.
One truck first. Cut over all overhead, stuff like that.
Right.
Anywhere with it.
Right.
Okay.
Simplify it as much as you can.
Food trucks are booming right now.
They are.
That's a business that's really doing its thing. So for people to understand your cooking style, is there anybody out there cooking either on TV or that's cooking that we may know of that you take your talents from?
I love Guy Fieri.
Who?
I love Guy Fieri, like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Okay,
All my life, my mother, the Food Network. That's what we watch when we get together. That's what we watching is the Food Network. Guy Fieri, of course, we love Gordon Ramsay. I just sit around on a Saturday night, Friday night, and watch Hell's Kitchen because I like food service.
Yeah, I know he was chop around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it.
Now, can you ever see to a point of the big black plate getting? Because I know in them shows you gotta have a back.
Right.
Can you ever see yourself, getting your business where you want to go, and you auditioning to go on one of those shows to kind of get that credit?
If I ever got that chance, I would. That would be a huge blessing. A huge blessing.
It's take you to a whole other level.
Right, of life.
now, because you said you cook a lot of different things.
I do.
But what is your special? What is that thing that you just say, if nothing else sells, this one plate I make better than anybody?
My quesadillas.
Your quesadillas?
I have one guy, he works out, he wants to be a boxer. So he has to have his protein and vegetables. And I mean, not vegetables, but fruit. I try to put fruit on my plates. Like with my egg rolls, if it's not a real entree, on my specialty, I like to put fruit on it, fresh fruit on my plates. So, yeah, my quesadillas and oysters, yep.
Oh, wow, oysters. I've never been a fan of oysters.
And I do jumbo fried, so yeah.
Okay. Oysters. What do oysters taste like, though?
Fried, I don't know. My mama call them boogers, but but I'm not eating them on a half shell. But I like them. They taste like fried, I don't know, like fried liver, basically to me.
Okay.
It's something like
Chewy.
liver. It's not even chewy. It's more mushier than liver.
Okay.
And liver, I make that too. But liver is more of a creamy consistency if you don't overcook it.
Gotcha. What's one of the most difficult things that you ever had to cook that gave you a challenge?
That's a good question.
Like you're still cooking, but it's like, that's a challenge right there.
what is it? I can't really think of that, to be honest.
Gotcha. So anybody call the Big Black Plate, they get you on the phone. Hey, I want this.
I want this. I'm gonna try it. A guy wanted me to. They shoved me some sloppy Joe burrito or something like that, and they wanted some nacho fries. I made it.
Easy.
It was in my own way, but I made it. And it still looks good.
Gotcha. So do you do anything dessert wise?
Yes, I make cherry pie. I make apple pie. I can make cheesecake. I make banana pudding. I make stickies. I just don't. People don't order it, so I don't make it. But I will make a pie.
Make pie. How much? Do your pies cost?
A whole pie. Oh, I also make pot pies too.
Oh man, that's where it's
Chicken pot pie. Yeah, they're delicious. A pie's like what? $5. Yeah, $5 for a whole pie. Cause they ain't this big.
Okay. It's like a little personal joint. Gotcha. That's what's up, man. I really hope that this thing pop off.
Me too. Cause I enjoy cooking.
And we gotta look. And we gotta get you on here where you bring the food too now.
Right. I was thinking when I said after grass, I'm gonna have to bring some food.
So the people
gotta try right.
See. Where can they find you at? Where can they reach out to you?
I have a food page on Facebook. And I also have my number on my menu. So you can call me or you can inbox me.
Gotcha. And what's the turnaround? Now, I will say this. I love people who have food trucks. I love people who cook. But we live in a country now where time is everything.
Right.
What is the turnaround from the time they call you and say, I'll
30
this
minutes.
right here?
Not even 30 minutes, about 25 minutes.
About 25 minutes. And you whipping it up, got it going. So you want to make sure everybody call.
Right, and I want it to be fresh when they get it. I don't want people to pick up. I can't stand people to pick up cold food. I mean, they don't care, but I care. You see what I'm saying? Because I like you to have it when it's fresh. But if you got to get it, take it to work, and warm it up anyway, that I don't really care. But yeah, I want it to be fresh.
I know one thing was people that I know cook, man, they got some great food, don't get me wrong. That wait time.
Right.
Ooh, that wait time be getting me, man. You may sit out there in the line and just be waiting. So you have any quick meals you do? Anything? Well, first of all, what is the highest thing on your menu anyway? I think you said you price about $10 to $12. What's the highest price thing so we have a base for the
a chicken and shrimp plate?
Is how much?
$12.
That's the highest thing on the menu? So you're reasonable pricing. So you are for the people.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Because most people, man, I got some guys, they out here busting heads 20, 25.
But then you look at their plate and it doesn't have any integrity in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hit nobody over here as far as food goes, because when you taste it, it brings me joy to sell it to you. If it's 1 plate a day, 2 plates a day, 3 plates a day, that's still revenue, period. But I could be just sitting around doing nothing. Or somebody's meal breaking my back, instead I'm feeding good quality food.
Gotcha. So, can we find you? You said you got a Facebook page,
I do.
food page.
Big Black Plate, yes.
Big Black Plate. The address and phone numbers on there. That's what's up. So is anything for the people dealing with food? I'll take that back. Before we even begin, let's take it back. Let's run it back. We ain't going in like that. You live in Gastonia.
Right.
What is Gastonia missing in the food industry that you gonna provide for us?
Oh, well, again, like I said, the positivity. If I'm going through a drive-thru and I just got off work and I'm tired, I don't want somebody want to take my money to give me something that I really don't want to eat, but I'm hungry. You get what I'm saying? And then you looking at me like I'm the problem.
Right.
And that shouldn't be the factor when it comes about what you're putting in your body for nourishment. So, like I said, the love and the vibration of your food. I had a guy the other day saying that, like, I'd rather eat from somebody that's happy about what they're feeding somebody. They might even want to give it to you. They want to eat themselves because it looks so good to them. So yeah, the love part for me, and like I said, the positivity. If you order something from me, I'm punctual. Thank you. I'm always thank you. I'm ask you how your food was. Check up on you, see if you want something else. That's basically it. Like I said, the love part. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it because I know that if I put my heart and soul in it and the love in it, it's gonna come back. Period. So that's basically me paying for it. Paying it forward.
And then for people who sitting out here and they say, you know what, especially when you get to this point anyways too, they say, you know what, I want to get a job with the Big Black Plate, or I want to help volunteer with the Big Black Plate. what are you looking for if somebody want to come and be a part of your business?
Oh, all people are welcome to join the movement. I need any kind of constructive criticism, whatever, but it's my blessing and it's my dream. I don't want anybody to turn into a nightmare or a mess, period. So if anybody wants to invest in me or help me, I'm all ears. I'm all ears for that, but I'm still gonna press to the happens.
Is it anything that, because I had an investment situation, somebody talked to me the other day about some stuff, and I didn't want to change my show.
Right.
My show should change. Is there anything about the Big Black Plate that you just say, you know what, that's a hard no? There's some things you're just not going to change about what you do?
My name. My brother wanted me to call it Build the Plate because I always tell my daughter when it's time to put the plate together, build, Mari, go ahead and build the plate, so I get the other one on there. No, because the plate is big and black, and it's made by a black woman. And that's just what that is. And it's for anybody can eat it, don't get me wrong, but that it just embodies everything I feel about my people.
Gotcha.
So
what do you feel like, or what do it mean to you being a black woman in today's time, building from the ground up?
That in itself is a blessing and a curse, because people look at you like you just supposed to stay where you are and not supposed, like we just got talking about getting out of that box. There's so many things that you are being told that you cannot do, but if you just hold your head, you will make it. It's gonna be hard days, period. But at the same time, you got another breath to take that next day to do it, to get it done. So this is my way out. I wake up every day thinking of a way to get me and my kids out. Period. I love gas, don't get me wrong, I love everybody, but at the same time, there's a level where I need to reach to raise my kids the way they need to be raised.
Now, and one thing I meant to ask you earlier when we was talking about the food, we talked about, your dinner meals you do. We talk about you doing desserts. But do you do anything when you first wake up, breakfast, or is that your time to prepare?
That's really my time to prepare. I really never did. Well, I can make breakfast. It's not hard, but it's really my time to prepare because I got kids to get up. My son's a diabetic. He was just newly diagnosed in January. So I get up in the morning making breakfast, check his insulin, do his logs, get him on the bus, clean my house, and then start my promo for people to start giving me orders.
All right, now, so since you said diabetic and get him right, that brought up a question to my mind. Do we have anything for my healthy eaters?
Sure. I had a guy that would just order vegetables because he swear he was a vegetarian, but then on certain days, because of what I'm cooking, he gonna order. You're saying you're a vegetarian, but what do you eat?
Right.
If you're not ordering for me, what do you eat?
Right.
And I can prepare that for you, but sure. And I'm ServSafe certified. Like I said, I worked at daycares and nursing homes, so I'm learning in the North Carolina guidelines of dietary measurements and all that. So yeah.
So you got it covered. You got it covered from the beginning to the end.
I have a lot of experience in food service industry, so that's my dream.
That's your dream. So listen, one thing here at Grandosiá TV, we gonna be a part of the movement of trying to make your dream a reality.
I sure appreciate it.
One thing we're gonna do is just share this thing, get it out to as many people as we can, to where they come and just support you, the Big Black Plate. I know Grandosiá TV gonna come support.
Right.
We definitely gonna get some food. We got 5 heads over here to feed, so we definitely gonna do that. With that being said, we love that you came on the show, sharing your vision, sharing your business. Just let us know what we can do to help. And everybody on social media, make sure you go to YouTube and you subscribe to this channel, share this video so we can help share the word for Myisha, the Big Black Plate, and hit the notification bell so when we go live, y'all will stay up to date with everything that we do in all new videos. With that being said, we out.